This presentation reviews the drafted goals of the Economic Development chapter of the City of Muskegon's Master Land Use Plan. Just a disclaimer that the City of Muskegon Master Plan is designed to be a guide and strategy for future land use. This video is meant to provide a brief snapshot of what the current drafted plan outlines for the respective topic. This is not the final version, and we are looking for feedback on this topic. This video was recorded for informational purposes only. Citywide master plan initiatives cover the following 4 topics. These topics are covered across all neighborhoods, and this presentation focuses on economic development goals. Prior public engagement tied to the City of Muskegon Master Land Use Plan involves neighborhood association workshops held in spring of 2019. Neighborhood plan workshops were held in November of 2021. Economic development and business corridors workshops were held June 2nd and 3rd of 2022. Future opportunities for input will be mentioned at the end of this presentation. The first goal is to invest in placemaking opportunities that capitalize on community assets. Walkability has been shown to correlate with increased property values, educational attainment, employment, and new business starts. Many businesses are increasingly making their expansion, relocation, and new business decisions based on which communities are most walkable. Mixed-use, walkable development generates greater tax revenue per acre, saves on upfront infrastructure costs, and results in lower costs for service delivery than car-oriented or suburban development. The second goal is to create viable commercial corridors in neighborhood commercial and social nodes. Residents have expressed desire for neighborhood-serving businesses. While it was once common for many neighborhoods to contain small-scale commercial options, the rise of dedicated business districts has led most neighborhood-serving stores to close. Buildings that house these businesses still exist, though typically sitting vacant or replaced with a new non-commercial use. Often, these buildings are stifled by zoning codes that prohibit reasonable redevelopment. The next goal is to utilize our natural resources to develop a strong blue economy. Muskegon's award-winning beaches, outdoor recreation, and water-based activities such as world-class fishing and sailing fuel the tourism industry. Muskegon Lake, the largest natural deep-water port in West Michigan, allows the Port of Muskegon to handle over 1 million tons of freight, aggregate, and salt every year. By integrating water resources with jobs and development, Muskegon strives to grow business and jobs in water-related sectors. The fourth goal is to become a leader of high-tech manufacturing in a variety of industrial sectors. Muskegon is home to several industrial companies that rely on a highly skilled workforce. These positions are often filled by workers from out of town, as the education level of the local workforce is lower than the average, while the workforce participation rate is also below average. Residents must be able to compete for employment opportunities and benefit from economic prosperity. Goal 5 is to become a regional destination for patient services and wellness programs with ongoing investments in state-of-the-art medical facilities. Continued investment in medical facilities will ensure that Muskegon continues to lead in this sector on the lakeshore. Goal 6 is to provide a diverse supply of housing options that focuses on infill development. New housing starts should concentrate on diverse housing choices near employment centers such as commercial and industrial employers. Housing is a major contributor to Muskegon's economic development efforts. The next goal is to create economic opportunities for the city as a whole that are reflective of the community's diversity. Diversity of the community is reflected in businesses and business owners. Goal 8 is that community activity, events, and commerce is balanced across all seasons. Although the summer months have historically been the most popular, year-round events and activities are a must for Muskegon's 4 seasons. The next goal is to simplify zoning regulations to permit flexibility in business types. There are currently 5 zoning districts that allow for business operations. Oftentimes, a business may be prohibited from locating in an area because of zoning regulations, even though it may be a good fit. Other times, a business may need to go through additional, time-consuming steps in order to locate in an area. Such zoning requirements should be studied and updated for today's business climate. The final goal is to promote a balanced, mixed-use downtown. Downtown Muskegon serves as the entertainment and cultural hub of Muskegon County. Its proximity to Muskegon Lake and Lake Michigan also ensures a seasonal influx of tourists. 2 colleges and a concentration of office space provide a steady stream of foot traffic during business hours, but additional residential units are necessary to provide the population needed to attract desired services like grocery stores and retail. Please join us Wednesday, March 15th at 5:30 p.m. at the Central Fire Station, where City staff will be hosting a master plan meeting to review the plan's major topics. If you cannot attend this meeting, please leave feedback online or contact City staff directly. We appreciate any and all feedback we